Hello fellow peeps of the internet and welcome back to Hydration Then Education, where I didn't fill up my water bottle. No fuss, no bother, this gives me a perfect excuse to roll the intro! The tears of the innocent. Anyway, over on my TikTok, I get sent some random videos that people want me to try and explain because I'm a smarty pants. So, let's just jump right into it. This is the first video that I was sent most recently.
As a man, you need to hear this.
Do I?
Stop chasing women who have less value to offer you than you have to offer them. What do I mean? You are chasing a woman with a used vagina.
What? Whoa. Right. And we're only a quarter way into the video. This is only going to get worse, but hydrate and hydrate then pray. Continue.
A disrespectful mouth. Friends that are bad influences. And a woman who herself, she has bad manners. Now, if
Who hurt this man? Oh, he hurting. He's hurt, man.
she is coming with a used vagina, the least that she could offer you is respect, peace of mind, kind words, nourishment, and obedience to your word.
Can you smell the misogyny and the sexism in this TikTok? I can. My guy, like, what you're after doesn't exist. Every person is individual, every person is unique. Take them as they are. And if you are trying to change them, then they're not right for you. What the absolute madness. Right, I'm done with this, dude. Let's go on to the next video.
The highest grossing movie from your birth year is how your 2022 will play out.
Why was I tagged in this? There isn't really any hydration and education in it, but it is slightly interesting. For I was born in the year 1987. I know, I'm old. Full Metal Jacket, Hello Vietnam, or Good Morning Vietnam, Platoon, Lost Boys were like popular back in my day. I am old enough to say that. I would say the most popular, like, in my friends group and stuff was like the Lost Boys, because vampires and just sort of like people liked that sort of stuff. And I remember loving the theme tune, the Cry Little Sister, thou shalt. Anyway, next video.
I have a question for science.
I'm not science, I'm Alex. Hello.
Super fancy science, the best of us. Science that we're supposed to trust. When I was a child, like 400 years ago,
Yeah.
we were promised something in our future. Through television and cartoons and science journals.
Right, okay. He's going to go down, I think, one of three potential routes. Either flying cars, space holidays, or alien lovers. Because those were the popular themes of, like, the TV shows and movies of the past. So, which one will he ask?
Yeah, I read science journals.
So did I.
And that promise, and I'm not the first to ask this, was flying cars.
Flying cars, right. The subject of flying cars. First we hydrate and then we educate. The same reason why we don't have flying cars is the same reason why humans can't fly. How we designed a land-based vehicle is completely different to how we design a vehicle made for the skies, such as planes and helicopters and rockets. You know, the design is more balance and aerodynamics. And while aerodynamics do take a part in land-based vehicles for like speed and traction and so on and so forth, and fuel consumption and all that jazz, quite simply, if you make a land-based vehicle, you could probably convert it or make it modular so you could add or take away parts and then make it into a flying car. But when you make a land-based vehicle, you make it for the land. They're not designed for it. They're not made for it, put it that way. There are several car companies around the world who have made like concept cars, but that's the thing. They are purely concept. They are the imagination of some mad, rich genius. Will genuine flying cars happen in the future? Maybe, if we can figure out magnetic levitation or some kind of hovering thing. So there you go. Flying cars. Next video.
What's the point in sleep? Like, can someone explain what is the reason why we sleep?
What is the reason why we sleep? Right. Hydration and education. Do it with me now. Why do we sleep? Think about it this way. The human body is a fusion chemical reactor of some description. Now, like any working machine, it has an on and an off mode. Humans never really switch off. Well, we do, but that's known as death. Sleep is essentially the standby mode for humans. And during standby mode, during REM sleep and things like that, we need to repair ourselves, because moving your bones, your muscles, everything, it takes effort. So over the course of a normal day, no matter what kind of human you are, if you're a gym nut or if you're an office nerd, it doesn't matter, you're still putting stresses on your body. And when we go into this standby mode, this sleep cycle, the body can literally repair itself. So it's just a self-repair standby mode. That's what sleep is, in its essence. I mean, there's a lot more science to do with it, but that will make this video like 40,000 hours long. So let's move on to the next video, shall we? The woman's mouth is a black void of death.
Why is my mouth black?
Well, you have black nail polish. Did you mistaken your polish bottle for a shot? I'm being an idiot. Anyway. From your background, it looks to be like you're in some kind of restaurant. A fancy restaurant, perhaps. Maybe you've eaten some charcoal. Like some restaurants serve charcoal as like a palate cleanser. I'm posh, so I know what that means. Or, depending on how decadent this place is, maybe they serve squid or octopus ink, which is edible. Well, I say edible, it's non-toxic. The defense mechanism of the octopus or squid can be ingested because reasons and stuff. Because even though the octopus or the squid does want to get away from the predator, that's why it releases the ink into the water, creating a barrier, or a visual like cloud, so the enemy can't see them and they can just swim away. Pardon me. You know, for some bizarre reason, some restaurants do serve it because rich people do weird things with food. Caviar is just fish eggs. That's enough from the TikTok side. Why don't we turn our attention back to YouTube? Now, a majority of my more hydration than education videos I do put onto YouTube as well. For example, one of my more recent videos, debunking 5 moon landing myths. Great fun video to make. And a question has been posed on that in the comment section by a Mr. J1. One question though, how did they survive, the astronauts survive the radiation without any of them getting cancer or radiation sickness? The answer, dear Jay, is relatively simple. We know of the radiation that is in space and indeed all around the moon. So we built in protection into the spacesuits and also the space modules, both the command and the moon module. So the astronauts, our people who went to the moon back 60 odd years ago, are protected from the radiation and the quite dangerous vacuum of space. And there we go, fellow peeps of the internet. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Some hydrating, some educating, some reaction. It's all good stuff. Feel free to like and comment and subscribe down below. But my name has been AWR Stewart. You have been whoever the hell you are. And I shall see you for the next video. Bye.